Plain dress is a practice among some religious groups, primarily some Christian churches, in which people dress in clothes of traditional modest design, sturdy fabric, and conservative cut. It is intended to show humility and preserve communal separateness from the rest of the world. The practice is generally found among the following Anabaptist branches: Amish, Hutterites, and Mennonites, with the following subgroups: Old Order Mennonites, Conservative Mennonites, and Traditional Russian Mennonites. It is also worn by Old German Baptist brethren, as well as by conservative Friends, in which it is part of the testimony of simplicity. Moreover, fundamentalist Mormon subgroups also wear plain dress. Amish, Old Order Mennonites, and Conservative Mennonites share the same Swiss German, South German Anabaptist tradition. Among the Amish and other plain groups, plain dress is not considered to be a costume, but instead as an expression of the religious philosophy. Plain, simple dress is governed by an unwritten code of conduct, called Ordnung among Anabaptists, which is strictly adhered to by the Amish and Old Order Mennonites. Other groups adhering to a conservative dress code include Buddhist and Christian monks, Orthodox Jews, Muslim women, and some holiness Pentecostal groups, but these forms of dress normally are not called plain dress. Practices of plain dress. Plain dress is attributed to reasons of theology and sociology. In general, plain dress involves the covering of much of the body, with minimal ornamentation, rejecting print fabrics, trims, fasteners, and jewelry. Non-essential elements of garments such as neckties, collars, and lapels may be minimized or omitted. Practical garments such as aprons and shawls may be layered over the basic ensemble. Plain dress garments are often handmade and may be produced by groups of women in the community for efficiency and to ensure uniformity of style. Plain dress practices can extend to the grooming of hair and beards, and may vary somewhat to accommodate stages in the life cycle, such as allowing children and older people more latitude. Within these general practices, distinctions abound. In some groups, for example, the women's preferred head covering is lacy or translucent. In others, it must be opaque. The traditional plain dress worn by the Anabaptists and other religious groups has long sleeves with a set waist, long skirt, and no adornment. It denotes utility, modesty, long wear, and inconspicuousness, does not display any trademark, and is not dictated by fashion trends. Shawl, aprons, bonnets, and cap are part of plain dress. Theological basis for plain dress. Plain dressing. Christians cite Paul's advice to the Romans, "Be not conformed to this world," as one biblical basis for the distinctive dress. Other scripture passages counsel women to wear head coverings while praying, not to cut the hair, and for men not to shave or cut the beards. The rejection of extravagant clothing is further established in 1 Timothy chapter 2 verses 9 to 10. Women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array, but with good works. Social effects of plain dress. Plain dress may establish a sense of belonging within the community while also marking the group's members as different in the wider society. Some practitioners describe the dress as a protection from unwanted attention. Quaker minister Elizabeth Fry considered her plain dress to serve as the hedge against the world, and a sort of protector. Marketing through the internet has these sites which propagate plain dress. Quaker Jane, plain and simple head coverings. Rachel seamstress services, and Mennonite maidens. Simple dress, considered sensible and useful, and necessary, is sometimes hard to find as the clothing market is dictated by fashion-conscious people who consider plain dress dull. Gallery.